What's up, fellas? So I have been using the old crown, and I could probably make a whole video comparing the old crown to featherweight and the pros and cons of using the old crown. But for this specific build, I used it because it's the only way that I could use these pants, which have contagious upheaval. These are the ones that I use for my normal SNS build with the shield. So here it is, shirking heels, freedom, shirking heels. I still have putrefying scream. This is from my void blade rapier build, but I think I would put keen berserk here. Here are the pants I just showed you, and light footwears, hasted vigor, shirking heels, freedom. Plagued strikes is really good on the sword, and I know that some of y'all are probably iffy on trenchant recovery, but all three trenchant perks, that's trenchant recovery, trenchant strikes, and trenchant crits, I think both of those, or sorry, all three of those are equally as good. I have a preference for trenchant recovery though. Empowering leaping strike. Here's Sin. Now you don't have to use Sin. I have a jewel setting pin in mind so that I can put an emerald, but you can use a normal legendary with like sundering stacks, keen berserk, and penetrating backstab. But I like Sin because corruption adds on top of my crippling that's on my ring. There's the amulet. Y'all gotta know how much I love shirking and power by now. Really frees up that damage perk on your ring so that I can fit crippling, and I can make a whole video on why crippling is like criminally underrated. Here's Endless Thirst. Endless Thirst actually got a huge buff in season 8, and that's this 25% longer duration on all your potions. This actually only applies to the one that you use, whereas all of your other consumables go on their 80% cooldown. And I guess I can demonstrate that right here. So the regen pot and the health pot would share the same cooldown, and you can see that it's actually 11 seconds shorter. Here's my sword tree, and these defender perks over here, these do work without your shield, and sturdy shield is actually one of the reasons that featherweight would still really be good with running the sword, but old crown is still just as good in my opinion. Hatchet tree, pretty basic. This is the attributes that I use with the old crown. This is what the attributes would look like if you just ran it with featherweight.